Evening guys, happy Sunday. Thank you for coming back and watching another one of my YouTube videos. There wasn't one on last week basically because I didn't have anything to talk about, so I just thought, right, I miss it. Obviously I put a blog on. I put my Car2Go bracelet blog on. If you missed that one, you can go and have a look at it now by clicking the little link to my blog in this description bar, but it was a good one. I basically shot this bracelet. It was pretty like me heavy, it was very close, it was very sort of like in my face, but it was basically a show off this awesome bracelet which I did talk about in my last YouTube video. But yeah, still wearing it now. It's obviously found its way into the normal everyday sort of bejewel, which I like. It's a really cool bracelet and it's a cool little blog I've got as well. But today actually I'm doing a YouTube, I've got something to talk about, hooray. It is this red, it's got a silky satiny sort of touch to it, but it's actually polyester shirt behind me. It's one of my ones where I've always been talking about sort of certain things I've always wanted but can never find, and I actually found it. To be honest, I didn't find it, my girlfriend found it, sent me the link and was like, right, I found this, is it what you're after? And to be honest, it is, so we're going to talk about that later. Little refresh, as I always do, talking about the old personal life, general things, what's been happening with me. It's Saturday, so it's Saturday afternoon right now, I'm going out tonight. Purchased a nice little cigar tonight because we're thinking it's just going to be a good night. It's hot, it's warm, it's one of those, literally Manchester's really busy. Just been to the cigar shop in Manchester, which I've never been to before, to pick up, as we call it, a wide boy. So I've got a cool cigar for tonight, nice little drinks, a few nice places to start off, like some really cool places in Manchester I think to start. Not really big-headed with a cigar, obviously it's a special occasion. It's just one of those ones where I've not had a cigar. I can't remember the last time I had one was probably, I mean I don't normally smoke, I'm not really a smoker, but I do like the odd cigar. So literally I think the last time was probably last year, last summer. So I was just feeling like, when you've just got the, I don't know, when you think it's going to be a good night. So I want to put this on, upload this tomorrow, and I'll be either really hungover, and I'll have been like, that is an awesome night, or hopefully it'll be that, hopefully I'll be feeling that tomorrow when this actually goes live. But yeah, so cigars, been work recently. We did a shoot yesterday, we did a shoot on Friday shooting some of the new products, which was good. Still getting used to my SLR camera, which is sitting here staring at me in the face going, yeah, I know you still don't know how to work me, but I'm getting better. Photographs are getting better as well, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to think what else I've been up to. This is probably one of the last times, or maybe the last time, or maybe there might be one more time where I'm filming in this room. Obviously this was my first room in Manchester. I said in my last YouTube video I'm moving out. Found a really cool place, literally only 2 minutes away from here, so it's still right in the centre of town, still in the perfect position, but I'm moving down. My sister's coming down to Manchester, so I'm moving in with my little sister. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We do get on quite well, so hopefully it'll be a good thing, but we do have the odd argument. But I think it'll be good, and I think it'll be quite cool, obviously living with, like, obviously my sister. I think it'll be really sweet, so I've got that to look forward to. But basically I'm in the whole sort of mindset, nothing's packed, as you can see, it's still all in the exact same place. I think I've got 3 days before I can actually move into my new flat, and I've got 6 days before I need to be at this one. Literally nothing is packed. I've got one box actually over here which I'll show you, because it's quite a laugh. This is a box, as you can see. It's got a newspaper in it, and to be honest, that is the extent of my packing. 3 days to go. So it's not looking the best. But even when I moved down to Manchester, I did it all in a day, and I did it very hungover. So I'm thinking if I can move right away from, like, basically Newcastle to Manchester, very hungover, I'll be able to move 2 minutes around the corner pretty easily. Well, that's what I've got. That's what I'm thinking about anyway. So yeah, pretty much it. So work, busy. The odd night out, not very much, but I'm going out tonight, it should be good. And clothing wise, nothing much. Got a nice place. Oh, I've also got a really cool ring. Hopefully I'll be able to feature this on my YouTube tonight. I'll actually have to go and grab this now because I want to talk to you about it on here. Give us 2 seconds. He's got it, it's good. So basically I was sent this ring the other day from a jewellery brand. It's actually in America, in Vegas, didn't know, but she makes all her own jewellery. It's called Orb Jewellery on Instagram. I'll also put this in the little description bar below. But it is this super cool, you probably won't see it because every time I try this and show it to the camera it never focuses, so I will add a photo in here. Nice. So yeah, it's a really cool little skeleton skull ring. It's in gold. It's got like a black background to it. It's basically a little guy, and he's sort of bent round in a circle to form the ring. It's really cool. I've never seen anything like this before, but it's just a super cool little piece, and I got sent it. And thank you so much for Orb Jewellery for sending me it. But yeah, it's really cool. I just wanted to show you quickly across on my YouTube channel, but hopefully I'll get a couple of shots with this ring tonight across on my blog. There we go, got it in the end. But yeah, I really like this little ring, and it's just a nice little one. Obviously I love my skulls, love my skeletons, but all my fingers pretty much are full up. I did have it on this finger there, and it does look quite cool, but I think I've decided to wear it as a necklace instead. So I've got a little silver chain. Hopefully you'll be able to have a look at some pictures across on my blog of a little silver chain attached to this ring, and I just think it's a different way to wear a ring, but it's a very cool way, especially if you've got very little space on the old fingers. It's a very cool way to wear a ring and still sort of show it off, still wear it, because it's a quality little piece. And she does some awesome other little bits of jewellery. She's got a couple of like owls, a couple of animals, and just really cool like personal bits of jewellery, like jewellery I've never sort of like seen before. It's well worth going to check out across on Instagram, and obviously you can have a look at a few photos across my blog tonight. Right, anyway, where were we? I was talking about, well, I was going to talk about the shirt. So basically, I've got a list of things which I can never come by or never find, and basically a satin shirt or a sort of like this sort of silky material shirt or look shirt has always been on that list. This is not either satin or silk, it's actually a polyester, but it's basically, it looks the same and it sort of achieves the same look as I want. And basically I found this, or my girlfriend found this for me across on prettylittlething.com. Would you believe it? So hopefully, I mean, I've tried it on, it's really cool. I'm going to keep it. It was £14 and it was in the sale. I think it was actually like 16, but then there was like another further discount when I checked it out. So for 14 quid for a shirt I've pretty much always wanted, especially with this nice western detailing on the front there, is pretty good. Even if I just wear it a couple of times in the summer, it's going to like, I think it's going to look really cool. Hopefully I'll be able to dress it up. It is a girl shirt, so it does button up the like sort of the opposite way to a guy's. But I think it's really cool, and hopefully I will be able to sort of pull it off. I know it's a very shiny material, but it is quite a nice sort of like vibrant red. It's got a nice shine to it. Big tip here, because I've just discovered this myself. It does say you can iron it, right? But it says with a cool iron. So I just plugged the iron in and touched it, and I have sort of slightly burnt the shirt, which I'm absolutely devastated about. But I'm thinking there's so many like folds, creases, and sort of like shadows, lights and darks in the shirt anyway, it's not that noticeable, and I don't think it is that noticeable. You probably can see it straight away, but it is there, and I'm absolutely devastated. But to be honest, what I should have done is just put a hot hairdryer on it, because it's quite a thin material, and I think a hairdryer on sort of like a top heat would have just got the small creases out of the shirt anyway. So to be honest, if you do get the shirt, if you fancy this shirt, I'd never iron it, because you can't really get such thing as a cool iron, as I've just blatantly done there by burning the shirt. But yeah, hairdryer I think on this shirt would obviously just take the creases out anyway. So that's my tip for the top. But hopefully this shirt's going to look good. Yes, I've tried it on my room, and yes, I think it looks cool, but I've not seen it outside in the daylight. So this is hopefully what I'm going to go and shoot this afternoon. But yeah, I love this shirt. Very cheap, very inexpensive. 14 quid across on Pretty Little Thing, and it's just a cool shirt. I do like, it's got like quite a chunky sort of bottom to the sleeve there. It's got 2 buttons. The buttons are red, and I just really like this western black piping it has on the front. It just gives the shirt a little bit something different. It does. I'm trying to style it up to make it look a little bit more expensive than it does. But I think it's just one of those shirts where I think it's going to look pretty cool, and I hope it's going to look pretty cool, but I've got no idea. So hopefully you'll be able to check this out on my blog, and you can decide for yourself if it looks cool or not. I'd like to know. But yeah, it's quite an easy one. It's very light. It's very good for the summer. I think hopefully it won't be one of those sticky shirts. Hopefully if it is like really hot outside, it's not going to be one of those sticky sort of sweaty shirts. Hopefully it won't be. But I will give myself a quick spray of deodorant just in case. But the shirt is really cool. Very, as I say, inexpensive, and hopefully it'll look good. But yeah, that's what I just thought I'd give you a quick little chat about on YouTube today. Hopefully you like it, and you can go and check out my blog all about that shirt across on my blog. I always do that. You can go and check out this post across my blog now. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.